Yes, so anybody who you know is personal friends with Mr. Veith, just call him and tell him just call it. Just call it now. That way I can stay up late and watch, binge watch something, and we'll all be happy.
You haven't lived here long enough to know they don't call school until 10 minutes before the buses roll.
I know. About the time I'm pulling in the parking lot.
I hear you.
The latest they've ever called school was we were actually pulling in the driveway at Wellston. And the kids.
So which one is this the start?
They're tearing down houses.
Yeah.
They're demolition.
That one on the cover of the Advocates.
I'm actually, Friday was my last day. I got
Good enough.
You got work late for everything else? All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Start the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank y'all for coming. We'll get this things taken care of. Hopefully the snow gets any worse here. So, all right, so I need a motion for the consent agenda.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Okay. So let's jump right into. I'm sorry. We got to add on the Wellston Boosters. They sent us just a list of things, the events they do, and the dates and times. So I gave you all one of their copies. That'll be number 2 on new business. Okay. All right. So Chief, what you got?
379 runs last year. The year before was 370. So 267 medical calls and 112 fire runs. Them are all fire. Them are some of them are lift assist included into that.
Power lines are in there.
Yeah, power lines and car accidents and things like that. 3 years in a row, New Year's Day, we've had a structure fire. So it's kind of turned it into a tradition on New Year's Day. And we used our new SCBA's New Year's Day. It worked very well. And so everything went well there. Fire Academy's going. I got one individual, Brett's doing it, you're doing it through Dixon.
Yeah.
And Cody is doing it through us, Brett's doing it through Dixon. And so that's pretty much the rundown of last year and upcoming events. And so
Thank you, Dr. Graham. You guys all inclusive? All right.
Yeah, that was everything.
All right, so assessor, basically board reviews are all done. We're working on ECFs and land values, so that we get all the rolls turned into the county by February 1st. So everything's going good there. Tim, you got anything?
Just a few things on transfer station stuff.
Okay.
Spring cleanup is June 1. That's for sure date through Republic, and it is 8 to noon. We made up the flyers that you've all seen. Nothing's really changed. Well, yeah, since you guys have seen it, if you need to see one, we can get you one. We just changed it. The flyers that are going out, it's going to be the same yardage, the 4. 2 sets of mattresses. It's kind of weird to read or word that, but 2 mattresses, 2 box springs, and if you got more than that, then we're either charging $20 a call to load, or bring them back home and figure out what else to do with them. So that's that date. Lee and Tyler is it staying that way until further notice, Saturday, Wednesdays, or?
I think so, and then
Okay.
Tyler's just covering for Joey now while he's.
Well, Joey's back.
Oh, is
Yeah, he called me already and said that his, finger is okay, he got the okay from his doc, and if you guys need something from him, then I guess I mean, he didn't do it here, so.
He got his stitches out and all, that looks good.
Yeah, so he called me, well, I don't know what day it was, Monday, he had a doctor's appointment, he called me Monday and said he'd be back on Saturday, so. I let Jason know to let Tyler know, cause I told Tyler till further notice.
Yeah, we watched the game last night, so.
Okay,
Was Joey gonna go back to both days in the spring, or?
that's what I was just,
Joey has not asked, has not confirmed, it was his choice to just go to Saturday, so I guess we can ask Joey, see what he thinks, but Tyler's doing a really good job on Wednesdays, so. I guess,
I'm,
it's
fine.
nice to
That's
have
my
one.
understanding, it was temporary, so.
yeah,
That
I
they're
don't know.
gonna go out for, you know,
I know it was on Joey's thing, you know, Joey was the one that said that he wanted to, you know, step back for a little bit, but if he wants to come back, then I guess I'll have to
I'll have
mention
a
it.
conversation with him, see what he wants to do.
Okay, and the only other thing is, I got a phone call a little after 7 this morning from Republic, they were picking up our recycle bin, and I know there's really nothing we can do about it, but hopefully people are listening online and everybody here, but they found a whole bag full of open needles.
Again,
I don't know what kind, cause by the time I got there, they weren't there, so I'm assuming the driver probably thought, cause I told her I was on my way, and I'd get them right away, and they weren't there when I got there.
how long ago was it when we did that? 2 years ago?
Something like that.
And we found the name on those, we didn't, please go over and talk to him, it was from Lake County.
I believe they were going to.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I can give her a jingle back, see once if, cause I should've probably called him back, but I walked around the whole area along the edge of the woods, and he said it was right next to the compact, or not the compactor, the recycle bin.
Oh, it wasn't in the recycle bin.
It wasn't in it, it was like, well, they might have wanted to put in it, but it was very full.
The ones last time we had to scrap the whole recycle trailer because they were in and it was busted open. Were you the one that found them?
I think Bill found them.
And Bill found them, called Ron and I over, we looked, we pulled one out, we got a state trooper.
Gotcha.
And he was going down to look at them because we had a medical, because they were medical, they weren't drug paraphernalia. They were
Right.
medical, but they're sharps, they can't be in there.
Yeah.
So on that one, they had to spoil the whole recycling road.
Mm.
So this one wasn't in, did you find, what happened to the bag?
That was not there. The only thing I can think of is the driver probably just thought, you know what, I'm not gonna leave them here, I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
But that's, I should've called her back and said, hey, they're not here, but I didn't do that, so maybe I'll give her a call tomorrow and, just to,
Maybe they took a name off them, because like I said, we did send the state trooper down, the state trooper said he was gonna give them a warning. You can't do this, and if it happened again, maybe then they could do something, but we don't, without having it, we don't know. It would be the same, but
yeah,
yeah,
so
that's all.
it's just one of those things that we gotta, you know, keep an eye out for, and yeah, if we can get a name on it, you know, if there's something on them, then we'll go to that source, but anyhow, hopefully there's, whoever's doing this maybe listening to this and.
I had a citizen, a guy I know pretty well, called, and he was upset by the amount of non-recyclables that were in there, people throwing stuff in. And we had a conversation about the green bins and all that, and so we had already talked about it, and it was about a $10 to $11 more per parcel fee to go with that, and, you know, we had the Funks here, I think at that time we were talking about, and they guaranteed us that they were going through and recycling that stuff. Republic didn't dump it in the, you know, that was a hearsay thing, so. I had to deal with that same thing, somebody else was upset with the recycling, hopefully people just don't abuse it.
Yeah.
And I know the green bins, I've been told that Dixon, when there's garbage in there, if they don't recycle it, they dump it. So, they spoil the load if there's garbage in there, so. Okay, thanks, Tim.
Yep.
Alright, management council here, alright, so, 2 rentals in January, it's a little slow right now. Here's a note on the boosters, what they're asking for, gave you all that. Let's She says all the boosters' times and dates are available right now. The brochures are ready to be picked up. And that's it. So just slow right now for that. Parks and Recs are planning, you guys got anything?
I do not.
Okay. Zoning, I've not got a chance to talk to Bob or Ben, I don't think they had anything, I haven't seen anything in the box for new permits right now, it's slow, wintertime, nothing to do anything. Alright, so any public comment?
There was no zoning.
No.
No, there's nothing on there.
Okay. Alright, so we can go on to new business. Alright, so I gave you all just board review dates. A lot of these are statutory, really the only one that we can decide on is Saturday, but these are what our board review dates, and I will, like, if we approve these, nobody has a problem with it, I will want Ben to put on the website, and then if I could have Meryl or Joanne throw one in the bulletin board out there,
I'll make a motion to approve the board review minutes, or the
board
meeting
review times, meeting times,
times
yeah.
for
I'll second it.
2024, thank you, Meryl.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Okay, and now you do not technically have to have July and December board reviews. If there's no business, you don't have to hold those meetings. More than likely, with assessors taking care of the veterans and a couple other things now, probably you'll start seeing more and more things canceled. You know, so really March is, you can take care of a lot of your business in March. July, December are for just errors and omissions and the big files. Most of it's being taken care of. Alright, alright, so then we have the Wilson booster dates. I don't have a problem with any of the dates. I don't know if anybody else has had a
I
chance.
think they're all the same every year.
They're all the same every year.
Asking for it.
And the only thing I think that I think we've done it before in the past is there was always a caveat about the Sundays. There was something that came up that was a rental, but we always gave them a couple weeks' notice. You know, I don't think it's ever
Right.
happened yet, but there's always that caveat that they need to understand that
Oh, what's happened?
as a couple
Yeah,
times
it's
things have
happened.
popped up.
Yeah, like their material girls, it's happened where they couldn't meet.
Yeah.
Cause there was a rental
Yeah,
and.
we don't encourage it, but if somebody's gonna come in and rent the hall, I mean, that's what the hall's here for. I mean,
Right.
because they're asking for every Sunday.
It's not too often it
No.
ever happens, but once in a while it does.
And we always try to give them at least a 2-week notice. I mean, they can't come in that Monday and rent it for that Sunday. It's always a 2-week thing. We try to
Right.
do. Anybody have, so is everybody okay with how we do that?
Yep.
Alright. I'll make a motion that we approve, oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, no,
No, no.
I'm sorry.
Are
I
you
was
good?
on no, something else.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve, the use of the hall for the boosters and these dates.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Do you have something?
Yes, first off, the deputy clerk and Karen Patnode and I would like to, use of the hall on October 9th for veterans breakfast.
October 9th or November
That's
9th?
November, you're right, thank you.
Okay.
Do we need a motion for
No, I
that?
don't think so. I need to.
Okay, the next thing is that, Meryl and I and the staff that work in the office are having a huge issue with the internet. I mean, it's not uncommon to sit there for 20, 45 minutes and rebooting it several times. I don't know.
That's all over town.
Do we have a booster? What can we do about this?
Is it all just because
It's
of AT&T
election
or
year,
what?
it's a
Yeah,
huge election
It's
year.
AT&T because they're switching everything over to 5G. So anything that's 4G or prior, they're getting rid of it. So as they're going out, you know, unless it's 5G, and if you got a 5G deal or a 4G, it ain't gonna work on 5G. So I don't know how new the internet, the AT&T internet is here, or how it, you know, for the modem or whatever.
When did we
I
have
have
AT&T?
CalTel and it works fabulous. I don't think.
We used to have CalTel.
I don't think.
And it didn't work for
and it
me.
didn't work.
Caltel does work at mine.
Doesn't work over by
I have CalTel and it works perfect.
Mine goes to yours too.
Here-
I mean,
here there was
is
just too much
Is
going
there
on.
boosters that can be checked into?
So
I mean,
Gary is actually working on our internet, cause we have to upgrade ours too, cause we're on FirstNet.
Right.
So we may have to upgrade yours at the same time. Cause they do have new router, they do have the new routers out.
But they're
They're
saying
getting
like
their
a
internet
5E,
from us?
a 6E,
Yeah, they have
and
a
I think
first
a
router.
7E now.
Okay.
So are you okay with Ron looking into getting it upgraded? or-
Well, like I said, Gary's already working on,
Yeah.
on
Ron
for the
got
fire
that.
department.
Is that through AT&T, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you have the same router that we have down there right now, and we have to upgrade ours, so I assume yours probably needs an upgrade too.
Can you have Gary then ask for the upgrade at both places when they come out to do one? Are they physically gonna come out and do that, or are they gonna send you a
I
box?
think they just send it to us when we plug it in and.
Plug and play.
No, I was at Jack Pine the other day, they said they'll help the internet, but there are Wi-Fi boosters that we can get for the building, the little boxes.
Right.
Mhm.
Besides that, I don't know, it's the
We
actual.
put them in the
landline.
station,
Did it help?
and, oh yeah,
Well, no,
man,
we put wired discs through, but everything you're doing is in that room,
Yeah, so
so.
it's the hard line. And you guys aren't on Wi-Fi, are you?
You guys got a lot of
hard
blood
line
down there though too, that interferes with
Well,
any kind of.
we're
signal.
hardwired, I think.
Yeah, good. I don't think those are.
It's
Wi-Fi.
still not working, even hardwired, we're not even.
Like today.
It's
Bob
probably
was
out of
crawling
date.
up there resetting and my froze.
Oh, I
his-
know, it's
He-
horrible.
Well, maybe can somebody call AT&T and maybe the router is bad? Maybe you just need to.
I was gonna say, if I was updated.
Yeah, it's just probably sat there for a couple of years and probably burned itself out. I know that I've had to replace mine.
Well, I wonder if they had anything made it.
I thought they changed that out when we did the new security.
No, that'd be AT&T's router. It's the routers where.
No, they put in a switch.
Didn't you say something about it's supposed to have battery backup too, and it doesn't?
Yeah, there should be a battery somewhere. I don't know where it is.
In what, the internet router or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
router's
guess.
meant to be portable,
Oh,
and
It's like a hotspot.
I'll look into it and I'll make a phone call.
Yeah, you.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank
Check.
Next
Did you
thing.
wanna mess with all that electric in the office too? No.
No.
No, I'm just teasing you. I'll,
The next thing is the, amount we charge the, people who wanna come and buy a trash card is different from what we're charging the residents on their tax bills. Can we adjust it to equal the same for everybody?
it's written in the office that it's 58.27, and then the vets pay 58.85. But the people, what she's saying is the people are not paying the administration fee of the 58, I guess 58 cents.
So, I mean, if this, so, yeah, so
It's
they're paying
58.
that, and this is, I mean, and this is what everybody's tax bill pays.
So, yeah, that's,
We good?
Yep.
yeah, go with the 5880, yeah, go with what the tax is paying. Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Need a motion?
Second it.
All in favor? Aye, thank y'all for coming, drive safe.
not us.
you guys,
See Jake's face, it's like,
we had like 10 calls this weekend.
yeah.
It was like,
Back
it
to
was
back.
like, it was.
Yes, they were back to back.
All right, Karen.
You ever have me go off like 2 or 3 times on one call?
Give me a sec, Meryl.
One call, then goes off again for another one?
Will you?
We have that.
Take that.
This one is spelled out.
You all set?
little back.
Yeah.
We have that.
Aren't we running like 143 gigs or something like that? They can write down